Hey everybody, Accurize here. Welcome back to the Long Dark Stalker Custom, Season 1, Episode 29. We're up in the, 40s, aren't we, for the days? Anyway, it's nighttime. And, well, it's actually early morning. It's still night, but early morning. We're not tired or anything. Not really a whole lot for us to do here. Got a 1% chance of intestinal parasites from eating a large piece of bear meat, but that'll probably pass by dinner time tonight, so we should be good to have another piece. We're not worried about the well-fed bonus at this time, so we're just going to go back to the starvation hibernation style of rationing our food. Because if I try to keep eating bear meat, we're just going to end up getting intestinal parasites, so no big deal. It will work just fine. As you can see, we're doing fine on calories. So that's where we're at right now. All right, let's get ourselves a drink here. Got a lot of cooking left to do. We got a couple bags of bear meat that we quartered up back over there. I'm thinking I'm just going to take this wolf out. Let me see what the weather's like. I might just go. If it's bright enough outside, I'll go out there and take out this wolf. Looks a little nasty. I don't really want to deal with this. Try to shoot a wolf in this type of stuff. We'll see what happens with the weather here. So, I don't think we can sleep for another hour. Maybe it'll let us. Nah, we're not too tired. Or we're not tired enough. So let's just pass a couple hours here. Time. Wait for the sun to come up. Hopefully the weather subsides. Sounds like it did. Sounds like I got my wish. Yeah. Alright, this is better. It's a little bit cooler and everything, so let's go deal with the wolf. I don't want to mess with him. If he's going to guard my route back and forth to carry these bags back, then I'd just rather just take care of him. We got plenty of ammo. There's no need to be too stingy with it. Especially when it should be used on wolves primarily anyway, so. Hope you guys are doing well. We got a little bit of a warm up here in Ohio. It's for like 47 degrees Fahrenheit outside. So, well above freezing for the purposes of melting all the snow that we've had. Family had an awesome time this weekend sledding, especially the girls. I even went sledding too. Our neighbors, the farmers next door, we're on basically a top of a hill that overlooks farm fields, and one of them is their field. So we literally lifted the girls over the wire property line fence, and I don't see him out right now, but we'll know here shortly when we pick up these bags of meat if he comes. Oh, there he is. He just woke up. Did you see him shake his little tail? I think he shook his tail. Let's put one right between his eyes here. Oh, we still got in a fight, huh? Well, he can't be. Yeah, double stabbed there. We got blood loss, really? I thought for sure that would have taken him down, but we'll deal with that here in a second. Do we even need the wound dressing? Infection? Yeah, we do. Okay, so let's deal with this here real quick. Infection risk. Let's use it on this. There we go. Healed. That's good. And let's see here. Still got to deal with the blood loss, so we're going to throw a bandage on there. We should be good. That wolf should go die somewhere, because it's been shot and stabbed at least twice. So, alright. I can actually probably put this away. I'm just going to carry these one at a time. It's going to be, what, 5 trips total, so. But yeah, they got to go up and over the fence and go flying down this, I don't know, it's probably about a 300-400 foot long sledding hill. So it was a lot of fun. And I went down once, my wife went down once. Just to prove that we still could. We're not completely decrepit quite yet. They had a gator. Actually, had 2 gators at one point. Like John Deere gators that were shuttling all the kids up and down the hill. And I think at one time we probably had about 10 or 12 kids, 6, 7 years old and younger, heading down these hills. So it was awesome. We spent like hours out there. Most of the day. It was like the whole weekend. We probably got in about 12, 13 hours of sledding, I'd say. So, good times. Good times, and we're back at it. The hill kind of reminded, if you took away all the trees, Kind of reminds me of something like this right here. Like if you look up towards the point there of that hill, took away all these trees. It's kind of like that. Maybe a little bit bigger, actually. But okay. Anyway, well, let's just drop the meat here. There it is. All right. And head on back. Get some more. Yeah, I just waited too long to shoot that wolf. I always want to try to make sure I get a good shot on those. And I have the tendency to wait too long to fire, and it goes into the attack animation. So I think because I hit the wolf with my shot, that's why the attack was so short. It was literally like 2 quick prison shiv little stab motions, and that wolf was done. So after we do this, we're going to spend some time here harvesting this all up. We'll get some credit for our harvesting skill. And we'll see what we want to do from here. But the problem is that if you leave it in the bags, in 3 days the bags will disappear. About 3 days. I'm not exactly sure the exact time frame, but after a few days, those bags will just disappear. Now, if I harvest them up and leave them as pieces of meat tossed in the snow like that, they'll stay there forever. They'll drop down to condition 0. They'll stay there, and then when you cook them back up, they'll go back up to condition 50, and you're good to go. You're ready to eat them. They're, I mean, pretty darn safe to eat at that point, apart from the infection risk. But if you're cooking levels 5, you're golden. No infection risks. So this would be a place to go long term if we really needed to come back here and if we were super desperate for food. Probably won't come to that, but it's a good way to skill up a little bit. So plus I think excuse me, correct me if I'm wrong, I think the moose comes out over here where the rabbits are, where all these trees are down over here. I think the wolf has a chance to make an appearance here. I think I've seen it once here, or hunted it once here. I seem to remember crawling out on one of these trees and hunting it. Maybe it was a bear, but I thought it was the moose. If you guys know, drop a comment, let me know. I'm not 100% sure. I wonder where that wolf went off to die. It died somewhere around here. We'll probably hear crows cawing. C-A-W. I-N-G. Here the next day or so. Around the corpse of a wolf. Was I wrong when I looked over there? I swear that wolf like shook itself, and it like wiggled its tail and all that. All right, 2.5 more trips. Looks like the weather's starting to get better. Man, it's still pretty cold. She's doing pretty good with the temperature. Uh-oh. No, it's just shifting. That's all. It's another front that's coming in and hitting us. And look at this. We're going to have to walk into this wind, so it's going to slow us down. I might just spend some time harvesting up what we got, see what happens with this weather. So, we're not in any huge hurry to come and get this meat. We just don't want to leave it out there. It'd be just a waste. Now, I kind of had to do that in Ash Canyon just because where the moose dropped was a really bad spot. It was cold. I wasn't familiar with the dangers of the area. So I kind of had to abandon the moose in the interest of getting to our destination. But if I was smart, I'd have grabbed that. I'd have grabbed that hide off that moose. That would have been the smart play.
Starting to feel numb.
Alright, I'm gonna hop inside here, harvest this up. That should be, is that? Yeah, it's rabbit meat. Okay. We'll just hop inside here and warm up while the weather's getting nasty and go from there. How's our, yeah, we're still at 1% for the parasite risk. As you can see, avoid eating more meat from carnivores. That's the treatment right there. So we'll do that. And in the meantime, let's work on our harvesting skill a little bit here. Yeah, there we go. So let's harvest up this 4.6 kilogram bag of meat. I want to go by hand. I think I'll do it by hand just to save the blade a little bit. Plus, we're kind of looking to pass time anyway. Alright, there we go. And we got ourselves some meat. Get a drink here while we're at it.
God, soon.
It's bright, but it looks cold. And it sounds cold. Dropped all that meat. Let's grab another one. Waiting for that wind to die down. But odds are I'll be either walking into it or on my way out or walking into it on the way back. So I think I'll just harvest up here again. Go by hand. Estimated cost to harvest 0 calories. So basically what it is burning off my condition. But it's costing me 0 calories. So at night I eat a little something and I fully recover. So it's a good strategy. Ah, the wind's died down. I think we can make a move. Again, let's not do that carrying a bunch of meat, though. Let's try to make it a one-way trip when we're carrying loads of meat. There we go. Alright. 2 degrees. Hey, we're actually warming up. We're staying warm now. And we could get a free fire if we wanted to. So, that's always a possibility. We could go out, chop up some trees, and do some more cooking while we're here. Now, I don't know if when I cook now at cooking level 3, or I think I'm at 3, maybe 4, whatever, lower than 5. If I cook now and I go to level 5, will the food I've already cooked suddenly be safe to eat? Or is it only food that you cook after cooking level 5? To me, it makes sense that it would be everything cooked after level 5, but I don't know if the game keeps track of that or not. I'm just a little cautious, that's all. Paranoid. It's kept me alive for quite a while, being paranoid. Vigilant. Whatever you want to call it.
Drop any of this
I wonder if I can drop, just carry 2 of these. Nah, it's too heavy. Let's just drop one of those. Take forever. And those crows that you hear calling over there are just around that deer carcass. That's all that is over there. That's just a spawn deer carcass. So it's not the wolf that we're looking for. But the wolf's no longer harassing us, which he would have done. He would have attacked us anyway, so it had to be done. I need to keep an eye out over there for rubbings on this trees, because wherever the moose likes to wander around, typically you see rub marks on the sides of the trees from its antlers. I don't recall ever seeing them over here, but then again I don't remember looking either, anytime recently at least. Trying to squeeze in an episode here. Got my my wife's cousin. She comes over a couple times a month and cleans the house as a sort of a side job. So anyway, she's supposed to be here in about 15 minutes or so, but normally she runs a little bit late, which is no big deal to me. I don't care when she gets here, honestly. It's my day off, so. But I'm just trying to squeeze this in before she gets here, starts vacuuming and clunking around and things like that. I know that I worked the last 2 nights, and nothing exciting, nothing to report really. So
sure I can carry much more.
Alright. I don't think there was anything interesting. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, no. If I have to think that hard about it, probably not. Which is fine by me. My guy I work with, he had to interview a kid for an abuse allegation. Cute kid. But he did a really good job. He did a really good job. He hasn't had a lot of experience doing those. I don't think. He worked at a smaller department for 10 years before our department. I don't think he had a lot of experience doing that, but and if he had, it's been a while since he's been at our department. I don't think he's ever done a child interview with a 7-year-old, and he did a great job. He did a really good job, so I was pretty happy to see that. It was interesting. So that was probably about the most of it, just watching that interview. All right, so we're good here. All right. Well, I say we go while the getting's good, yeah. Let's go chop up some wood. And then we can harvest at night, so we can do that if we need to kill some time. And I thought there was wood over here. There isn't any more? There's just there's like branches. I think this one will chop up into, I think this is a limb. Yeah, it looks pretty big. It looks decent. There's another one over there. Okay. They're just a little bit hidden. Yeah, okay. I'm going to get low. Oops. Wrong key. Wrong game. I was playing some Project Zomboid. And the key I use for crouching is different than the key I use for crouching in this game. Alright, 58 minutes. Sounds good. Make it so. It's already starting to get nighttime here. It's starting to get a little foggy, too. Okay. Yeah, it's okay. We can deal. We can deal with this. Normally fog makes it nice, and it does nice and warm. Sort of acts like a big thermal blanket for the world. So no, nothing to be worried about there. Just getting low in case whatever. I'm pretty sure either a bear or a moose comes in this area. I just want to be as small as possible in case one visits, and we have to make a sneaky retreat. I swear that I've gone up this and then out onto this limb and taken a shot from... There's a wolf over there in clear cut somewhere. I already checked you on 99%, yeah. So we got some wood. Typically when it's foggy, not always, the wind's pretty stable. We lost our free fire, but we got a gazillion matches, so no problem there. We'll just fire up a torch and do a little bit of cooking here. While we got the chance, I think that's probably a good way to spend the remainder of the evening. Still got a little risk of the parasites, the old parasites here. Yeah, the fog's really setting in. Let me see here. Wonder how much longer that's going to last. I'm not opposed to eating another piece of meat. I just don't really want to if I can avoid it. I got rabbit meat. I guess I could cook that up and eat that. That'd be a smart play, right? Yeah. So we'll cook that up and we'll have that for dinner. And we'll cook up a little bit more of the bear meat that we've already harvested. And then after all that, where should we go, guys? I think we're just going to use both fires. Might as well. Whoosh. Okay. I don't know why I started doing that. I like doing that now. Oh, no. Dang it. I did it again, guys. Oh. Please just default to the torch. It's already lit. Alright. No big deal. Like I said, a gazillion matches. It's just not what I wanted to do. That's all.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one.
Oh, yeah. That was a very interesting way you started that fire there, Accurize. Very inefficient way. Alright, here we go. There we go, with the torch. You guys, if you ever start talking to me at the Grand Canyon, you better just stop talking to me when I get close. I'll just chatter my way right off the edge, not even paying attention apparently. All right, there we go. Extinguish that on your hip. Tuck that away. Add another fuel for the old Barbie, and let's get some steaks on here. Let's get some rabbit meat.
I wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Stop it. Stop it. You love carrot. You love running heavy. All right. All right. Let's not recook meat. I don't know. I got 2 with me. I should probably drop 1. What's that? That's a tiny piece. Let's go with this one. I should have went with a tiny one, actually. Then I'd be even. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do that. I can change things around. 11 and 12. That's perfect. Perfect. Okay, well, let's have a little drink break here. That's not going to be enough. That's not going to be enough. That should do it. The warm crackle of the fire behind us here, 20 degrees. Kind of lovely, actually, as long as the wind doesn't kick up. I don't want to put too much fuel on these fires. I'd rather have them burn out than lose all my fuel. 3 minutes. We're getting close. All right, I'll just crouch here and hang out for a minute. That'll be ready here in half a second. My half a seconds are kind of long. Put that over here. There we go. And 1 minute. We'll wait for it. There we go. Let me go grab another. I did it again. Actually, let me grab a couple of these. I'm not sure if they're going to be small or big ones. I didn't even look. Not too worried about being approached by predators here. In good shape. There we go. Let's do a couple 1 kill. There we go. That's close. That's close. Nice even cook times. That's what I like to see. 10 minutes and 10. Oh, doesn't get any better than that. All right, I'm just gonna.
I can barely walk with this much gear.
Yeah, I'm just gonna drop it right over here where it's a little more accessible. That's all. That's all I was trying to do. We still got the risk, huh? It's probably 24 hours. It probably lasts 24 hours, but like I said, it's okay. We got rabbit meat to eat. Plus, I could go over there and get, for tomorrow, if I decide to stay around here, if we haven't harvested everything up. Honestly, I could just harvest up what I got and leave the rest here. I think that's what I'll do, and we'll get moving. There's no reason to really linger and cook every piece of meat. So, I could, if I did want to stay tomorrow because of the weather or something like that, or just I wanted to torture you guys by just hanging out here more and not hunting the moose, I could go over to that deer and pull off maybe a couple steaks off of that. The one that was down by the hunting stand.
This pack is getting kind of heavy.
All right. A little off on the time there, but that should work out okay. I am just completely messed up with my crouch controls today.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Is she just tired? Is that what it is? Yeah, she's starting to get tired. That's the problem. Yeah, she's not really that much overweight. Well, that's 49 minutes. Let's see. I think this one over here, this small steak is... Yeah. I'll just advance time here. There we go. And we'll just let this fire go out. Same for this one. 6 minutes and 2 minutes. Perfect. All right, pretty happy with that. Well, starting to get to be nighttime. Let's see if we can get an hour in of... I don't want to really use any of my meat. I was going to say reading, but I'm too hungry, so...
I'm not sure I can carry much more.
Oh, there's 2 of them there? I thought there was just 1 bag. They were literally perfectly placed on top of each other.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much
Must have
longer.
just dropped them both as decoys right there. That's probably what happened. How are we doing here? 19%, 45, 33, 33. Not bad. Not bad. So, let's do a little harvesting. On that harvesting skill. Right into the night.
I'm going to need to rest soon.
Okay. And... let's see here. Just harvest this up. She's getting nice and tired. We're going to have a good... oh, we're healed. So we could have another piece of bear meat if we wanted to. And be reasonably safe about it. There's always that off chance that you could get it. 1%, but... I think I'll probably just eat another bear meat and then have the rabbit meat ready. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. Because then I'll be carrying stinky rabbit meat as we go through Clear Cut where there's bears and wolves and all kinds of bad stuff. So I think I'll just go with the rabbit meat. And lead a healthy, safe lifestyle. Yeah, we're still good on that. I don't need to pick up one of those for the night. All right, I'm ready to get some sleep. I don't know about you guys. Let's do it. Let's have our rabbit meat. Wait, it's still out there, isn't it? Yeah. That's right, because I just dropped a massive amount of decoys. I think I know where the rabbit meat is. It should be right off here to the side. There it is. Kind of looks slightly different. A little bit lighter in color, and the char marks are a little different. So, there we go. But to the untrained eye, it would be a little bit difficult to tell the difference. Okay, so what we got here? 518, 518, and 252. Wonderful. Let's just eat it all. And we'll be a little bit fed in the morning, which is fine. Alright, you can't complain anymore. And have a little something to drink. Alright, let's get some sleep. Recover that condition. Should be 100% by the time we wake up. We'll just sleep for, yeah, we'll just sleep for 12. I'll see you guys in the morning. I always get quiet here because I'm listening to the weather. That's if you guys ever wonder. Yeah. Alright, 100% condition. Parched. Let's get that drink on. And we still got some food in our bellies. 577 calories. And I say we get, you know, the weather looks good. Let's get moving. I don't want to leave this one here. What is the temp? 0. It's not bad. We could harvest out here. I don't think we're going to get cold. Well, maybe we will. I think we will get cold. Let's see. Let's see what happens. It's very slow. Oh, there it goes. The weather just got a little bit warmer. Alright, let's drop everything we got here. And get another drink. We're out of water. Let's grab a water. 1.5 liters. That'll be fine. And that leaves us...
Oh, I'm starving.
Okay. Yeah, 233 calories. We got all of our bear harvested. If we want to come back here, work on cooking, we can. A little bit later. But I kind of want to go find this elusive moose. The moose is loose. Plus we can head on up to the old torn down forest lookout up here. So temperature's 3 degrees Celsius. So right now it's happy trails. And it looks like it might get a little foggy. That's okay. We'll make the best of it. Just being ready. Ready for that fight. Alright, I'm going to do a reload here real quick. Pick up my shell. Just get that last round in there. Okay. There we go. What's my... Just curious here. Yeah, I'm a little bit overweight. Just a little. Just a tad. A couple sips of water overweight. But, we'll be okay. Once we get that moose and we get that moose hide satchel, life should be a lot better. Alright. Take a peek around. Just take a look at... See if we see anything moving. It's much easier to see things moving when you're sitting still, completely still. You just watch. That's why I like to basically make it like a picture show. Like, you just take one little snapshot here, sit, watch, move over here, sit and watch. And then once I feel pretty comfortable about the surroundings, we're good. But actually, we should just go straight up here and not have to worry about anything. I'm just curious what all's down there at the moment. So shouldn't need this right now. This is... I've never run into a wolf up here patrolling, ever. Or a bear. I've been followed up here by one several times, but never had one just up here hanging out, looking for a meal. Conditions back up to 100%, guys. There we go. Wolf fight and starvation. And you still, it's, yeah, you, maybe one way to sort of counteract if Hinterland wanted to, if they wanted to stop people from, you know, rationing so heavily, like me, candy bar, is,
I'll take it.
maybe not allow you to recover as much condition on the harder levels. I'm not going to take that. She's lying to you guys. I'm leaving that. A worn t-shirt. Who the hell wants that? When you got all this beautiful gear that we got. I should make this episode really short. Just to freak you guys out when you look at the length of it. Oh gosh, is this the one he dies in? I'm really wanting to do a Project Zomboid since they've done this new update, the largest update ever for the game. New game engine, vehicles. I think vehicles have been in for a while, but they've added a lot. And I've always loved Project Zomboid. I love Project Zomboid the way I love The Long Dark. I think it's just such a great game when it comes to tell your own story. And I love the start of it because it explains this genre so well. This is a story. This is how you died. You know, there's no hope of survival. This is how you died. That's how it starts up the game when it loads you in. That's perfect. This is the story of how you died. When people are like, what's this game about? This is the story of how you died, man. That's what it is. So, anyway, let's see what we got up here. Destroyed lookout. And we got some reclaimed wood. Not really going to mess with that. Let's see what we got here. If we have anything worthwhile here. A bandage. Yeah, we'll take it. We already used one. I think we're down to 2. Yeah, we were at 1, so we're back up to 2 now. Cloth. We'll see. Hey, buddy. All my friends are corpses. And there should be a bunch of
My stomach feels like an
mountaineering rope, which we could deploy right now off the edge of this. Lantern fuel. We'll fill up our lantern. All right. Here we go. We'll deploy it off of this one. And then there's the other lookout right there. I don't know if you guys can see it. But if you look on the left side of the screen, there's a oh, it's starting to disappear. There was a fence line going up that mountain across the valley. So let's deploy this mountain rope because that is heavy. Now that one is a forest lookout that is actually intact. So we could just go down this rope, go straight over there, get up there. But it's starting to get foggy. I don't like that. I don't know that route that well. We'll try it. The worst that happens is that I end up back at camp office, honestly. Or I end up, you know, being attacked by animals and dying a miserable, horrible death. It's one of the two. Alright. I don't know. Let's check out the radio tower. I don't think I really ever come over here that much. There might be something worthwhile at the bottom here that I never ever look for. Oh, like an... Oh, I thought that was an arrow! I thought it was an arrow. Oh, that's too bad. Teasing me. Teasing me. Alright. Well, I know the wolves are out, and... because I can hear them. And it's foggy. And I'm too heavy to go down, I think. Maybe I can go down. Yeah, too encumbered. That's right. I remember that at Ravine where you can't go down because you're too encumbered. Let me just go ahead and... Well, those are actually pretty good. Let's say this for dinner tonight. Let's see here. What do I want to drop? Well, I know what I want to do here real quick. I do want to refuel this. I don't think it's going to change the overall weight, though. I think it's just going to change where it's located. It's not like drinking water. What do we want to drop? Or we can just... You know, I could drop the old torch. That'd be enough? Almost! Let's see if we can drink our way out of this problem. Let's see if we can... Does drinking solve anything? Not quite. Oh, I misread it. Okay. Maybe I just need to fire off a couple rounds. Oh, rocks. Let's drop those. Oh, we're getting closer. What else is not valuable to us in our lives? 8 feathers. I could probably drop those, but 11 old man's beard. And it's not heavy enough to make the difference. Let's just walk down. Forget it. Let's just walk down. I don't want to really drop any of my stuff. I love my stuff too much. The things you own, they begin to own you. Yep, that's what's happened. That's what's happened here. We'll just walk down. Besides, I really don't want to... I don't know. I can go up there a little bit later. There's no rush to get up there. So let's just head down this way. What's our temperature at now? 6 degrees. It actually got a little bit cooler. Not too bad. Just a little bit. Alright. If I get wolves coming out of the fog at me, I'll just shoot my way out of it. I could go down there and return to the cabin, but I just want to push on. I hate fog. I think it's just because I rely on my eyesight so much when it comes to spotting the threats and making choices on which way to go, rather than just go straight through them head on. So, have to learn to adapt a little bit here. Alright, as long as we don't end up with nose to nose with the bear. If we do, we'll just turn around. Try not to shoot the frozen corpse. Oh, thank you. Glad you're empty. Alright, we're gonna get up here. Just buy us a little bit of time. There is a wolf wandering around down here. And we're just gonna follow this tiny little snowbank right here. It'll take us right to the trailers. Yeah, this is a little choke point for the bear here, so gotta listen for him more than anything. There's a book bag down there. I don't want to go for that. It's so dangerous. Because to me, it sort of puts you right in range of all the animals that could be in this area. If they're here, then odds are that's going to get you attacked. Still there? The book bag? I don't see it this time. Maybe it doesn't always spawn in. I don't know. I don't always check for it, so it's possible. Yeah, they're straight ahead. That's at least 2. Alright. Well, good news is if we shoot at one, we'll probably scare the other one. I would cut up to the new lookout. I'm just not exactly sure the path to take from this exact direction in the fog. So I'd probably end up wandering more than I would like. I'd rather stick to this familiar path. Yep, there we go. Oh, there he comes. Let's see if we can outrun him a little bit. 'Cause we don't have far to go. There's our cat, or there's our trailer. I think we'll get there. Yeah, we'll make it. Alright, new location discovered. Logging camp. Oh, well, that did jack up the heart rate a little bit right there. I want to get 2 wolf fights in one episode. That seems like not the way to play the game. They're getting chewed on. Oh, wool socks. Are they in good shape?
Nobody needs this anymore.
Nah. I think what we have is better. Let's check. 78 and 79. Yeah, we'll leave those for the next hapless survivor. Yeah, what we got up here? Thin wool sweater, not a help. I think it's not a help. I think we have way better, don't we? 2 thin. Well, depends on the condition.
This
Ragged. Nope. Ours are better.
I could use this.
We're getting some good food, at least for tonight. I mean, if you consider nothing but sweets and candy and junk food. More. Alright, alright. They're just throwing candy bars at me. And we got some cedar wood down there.
Sure I can carry much more.
So we'll make sure there's nothing underneath there hidden. That would be a pretty neat little strategy to use. Alright, looks pretty good here. I'm gonna just rest here for a minute. Yeah, read a little bit of the book. Maybe I can drop one of these books if I could get through one of them. Let me see here. Let me check something. Am I carrying any extra clothes? That would be an easy way to lose some weight. No, not really. Okay. Yeah, nothing much here. I'm thinking about eating something and then trying to get through. Which one were we on? This one? Yeah. We're not going to get through it tonight, but let's not do that. We'll save that for the camp office. We don't have to go up and down or any ladders or ropes or anything like that. So I think what I'll do here is I don't really want to go out here because I think the wolf's going to be right out here still. We'll see. We'll see what happens. I can always turn around and come right back in. I think I can make it to the other. Yeah, okay. I figured he would growl immediately if he was really, really, really close. So I think we'll just hole up here for the night. No need to run off. We got water. We got food. It's foggy.
Thank you.
There's wolf in our camp, possibly. So I think, and we have a friend. And that would be rude just to come by and immediately leave so quickly without catching up. Ah, beef jerky.
This bag is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, with food. Are you complaining about that? Come on now. All right. Let's go ahead and make it to the last one. I'll check that before we leave in the morning or something. Because there's an odd... There, you know, you can maybe find something decent over there. It's probably going to be a pot, honestly. Or a can or something. Something to cook with. What do we got here? Some sort of jacket. Just jeans. Oh, I need something better than jeans. That's all I have right now, right? Still jeans? Am I still rolling jeans? I am. Those are worn jeans. Are these new?
I'll take
They're
it.
decent. I think we will take those. Let's see here. So worn. Decent. Where are those? And then drop those. Perfect. I'll even put these back. Pretend like they were always there and I never did the old switcheroo. Alright, what are more candy bar. More candy bars. Her next affliction is going to be diabetes. Alright. Boots. Are they in better shape? No, they're ragged. Those are some nasty boots. Oof. No, we got better boots than that. We got these. We made these with our own 2 hands. Alright, well, this looks like a pretty good spot to finish off this episode. It's a little bit shorter, but that's okay. Pretty exciting nonetheless. We did get a lot done. Got to harvest all that meat. Got to cook a little bit more. Had a wolf attack. Shot him. Stabbed him twice. Left behind some meat to cook later if we need to. Just to level up some cooking. We're on the hunt for the moose, and somehow we survived the fog, despite my apprehensions. Alright, let's check it. Alright, let's just check it. Screw it. Let's do it. What's the worst that can happen? How hard can it be, right? In the words of famous fire log and cedar firewood. Okay. In the words of the legendary Top Gear presenters, how hard can it be? Ambitious, but rubbish. That's me. Alright, completely stole that line. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for watching. We did it. We got it done before the vacuuming and all the clunking around started. So, yay. Yay for that. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Y'all take care.